14th round. I told them to flash down for alley so that we could go around, come out alley and get in tango, but it didn't work out so well. It's poor flashes. It was just really bad job. Really bad job by all of us. And I get spammed through the wall twice by Drew. Amazing. Now we're kind of broken buying. We don't have much. We don't have any smokes. We didn't have good spawns. I don't think it was like. I didn't want to just rush and do something stupid. Again, I missed that kill. That for some reason, and me, I go first all the time. And it's really hard to hit that kill. So maybe if I ever play inner, I should sit in that spot. It's such a general spot too. It's just really hard. Second half was 9-6 us first half. This is actually a pistol round Garrett made up. He just wanted me in the 5 train, 2 alley, or like around 2 around alley-ish. I just slide up, take one out, and it's a good crossfire with the connector. I think he's gonna go try to plant the bomb. Actually, I caught him. Now, we normally talk about our spawns and do our outside by spawns, depending on what happens. I believe I send Beef out ladder room, and I come out with him too, and I flash over. I spam. I think we hit him, and we knew they were going inner. I hit elusive or something to like 52. Now, when you come and rotate in, it's such a pain in the neck. They're going to be on the front right train, right under me, and I know it. If you rotate, you should always jiggle back and forth and kind of like head check and see where the guys are, so that you get the first shot. Now, we buy. I had a good spawn for connector, so I'm going to be the guy that flashes it because you have to stop the rush first. Ted's offing it, so then I just lazily go out towards ladder room, only because I know that the ladder room comes down delayed. Like, center is about 8 seconds different than ladder room. The thing bad about spamming on top of the pop dog is they know I pushed, and they didn't know because I didn't run out there. So, if I had a choice again, I probably wouldn't have done that. And I definitely deserve the Lemming Award for this match, falling all over the place. Start of the 6th round, we just do an alley crossfire. I should have laid off. That's a big mistake too. I should have just backed off, took 1 or 2 instead of trying to mow them all down. But hey, start of the 7th round. Now I normally beg my team for what spawns they have so that we can all talk about what setup we're doing with what spawns, yada yada. Now I make Beef cross to that box so that I can flash the corner of alley for him if he tells me they're coming, and I can hear them. So if he gets there, he can't even cross the tower a lot of times because he can get out from ladder room depending on their spawn. So I think he's going to go to that nook again. Yep, there he goes. Now the start of the 11th round, I have a good spawn, so I go out of connector, and then I go into ladder room. Problem is, I should have somebody behind me to stop and wait. That way I don't get shot in the feet when I'm running, and I'm trapped here. Again, no help. And I can't really get a good chance to shoot anybody. And he sees me. He knows I'm there. Alright, start of the 15th round. My favorite move. This is a tip. Go on the back of the 6 lane, or back of the 5 lane, sorry. And you come up a little bit delayed, and they come up on their front 6 train, and they start looking at connector, or they come up on their 5 train, and they look everywhere. And the point is, you come up a second delayed, and their crosshairs are already off the back of the 5, and you just mow them all down. And once you take the high ground, you do whatever you want. So, good game. Alright, that's the end of the match. We ended up beating Pandemic 23-7. I didn't have that high of a frag total. It was only 22 and 16, but I just want to stress how many things that I personally can add into a game, that you can add into a game when you play. On CT side, I demand that my team describes their spawns in detail, and that's something that all of your players should be talking about so that you can figure out the best way to stop the rush. Every player knows exactly what each player is doing, so that you know who's opping where, so you know what angles are covered, what flashes are being thrown so you don't blind each other. It is so important in the beginning of the freeze time every round on CT side of train, whether you're playing passive or aggressive, that you guys over talk. It has to be very important information. I'm going 6 lane, throwing a flash over the 5. I'm opping 6 lane. I'm going connector. I'm opping this. Whatever. It needs to be fully detailed before you guys even leave spawn. That way, if somebody has to pick up a gun, somebody's getting gunned, you know, it's where you're going to throw it. You can always throw the guns through the back of the wall. All that stuff. On terrorist side, a lot of it has to do with just calming everybody down and trying to do strats and trying to devise different things. So I would definitely say that my fragging wise was very, very poor, but what I can add to a game otherwise, that's the key. So that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Not that it was not the fragging, but basically what I personally put into the game, and that's what, if you guys are all better fraggers than me, maybe, especially from that demo, maybe you guys can take my input and put it into your game so that you can up the other side of you. For all you in-game leaders and other people, all of you should be in-game leaders, and the person who does the in-game leading should be the in-game coordinator of all the ideas, not an in-game dictator. So that's it. Alright, good luck guys. I hope I helped.